Okay, now we will turn to our EANET, the Asset Deposition Monitoring Network in East Asia. And we have Dr. Meihua Zhu with us from the Asia Center for Air Pollution Research, ACAP, and the Network Center for the EANET. Dr. Zhu is the head of planning and training and principal researcher at the ACAP, specializing in environmental policy and air quality management with extensive experience in EANET cooperation, international research collaborations, and policy-focused studies across East Asia. Please welcome Dr. Meihua Zhu.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for using very kind introduction. My name is Meihua again. Nice to meet you all of you, and taking this opportunity, I would like to introduce more about the detail of the EANET, what we achieved until now, and what we are going to do the next 25 years. So 25 years, we are long. So looking at this the slide, you can see what we achieved along with the 25 years of EANET. So you can see we have established and operated many of the monitoring stations across the East Asia countries and the regions. And we have more the 100 monitoring sites with us. And another thing I would like to highlight is besides atmospheric like monitoring sites and network, we also have ecological the impact monitoring sites. We have soil and vegetation and the inland the aquatic and the catchment. I think this is very unique feature. It's different than other like international network. So by using all of this data, and we open to everyone, and by with the analysis of such kind of data, we every 5 years we publish assessment report. It consists of regional and national, as well as the executive summary for policymakers. So please go to the EANET website if you are interested in, and you can download. And as you can see, all of this data is available online for the every years, as well as if you need more detailed data, you can request us to gain the data. So I have introduced the very successful story for the EANET, but we are still facing many challenges. As you can see, here is the geographic coverage for the EANET. We're covering the north from Russia to the south to the Indonesia. So the geographic coverage is very large, so that we have very different condition of meteorological for the every countries. And we also have very disparities of the economic growth. So you can see all our member countries, the 13, we have very rich countries, but we also have still need to develop a lot for the economic situation. So in addition to that, we also have very different environmental standards. Though in the earlier session, WHO encouraged to the very low the standard for the air pollutants, but you can see among the EANET countries, every country set up the every different standard and the guidelines for the different pollutants. So how we manage all of these different situations, including the economic, environment, and the geographic situation, and the meteorological situation. So it's very hard to harmonize all of these differences into one. So another is financial situation. I think everyone here, you can understand that not only the government people also, I think for the enterprises and the companies, we are facing different sustainable finance resources. So for the EANET, this is for until now, Japan has very strong initiative for this EANET. So you can see beginning of the EANET establishment, Japan had a lot of effort directly and indirectly via the JICA, the Japan International Cooperation Agency, on the other matter and other format. We also donated many of the instruments to our participating countries. So we would appreciate Japan's great effort on this. And we also appreciate the JICA and the CA colleagues come along with us. But this, as I mentioned, that Japan also has some of the financial the problem with the not I think not only for the air pollution issues, but maybe the water issues. So I think toward the more sustainable development, we cannot any longer like rely on Japan to support for the next 5 years. So we would like to consider how we can make a sustainable development for the EANET. So as earlier, we had the panelists and listen to how to use the local sensors. But for the next 5 years, I think the EANET should be toward a more integrated the monitoring system. So Japan and China, Korea, they have launched the satellite for the air pollution the monitoring, and we also have the reference the monitoring system as I introduced earlier. And if we can wisely use the local sensor as well, I think that would make us more stronger the power to have a more sustainable monitoring system in our region. So, but how to use it, this is very important. We have to listen, learn about what is this advantage and what is this disadvantage to use this such kind of like emerging technology with us. So for the satellite, for the data characteristics feature is they can cover on the wide area. But for the reference instrument, we can know the very detailed and the different species for the concentrations. And for the local sensor, we can cover more like a multiple points to know about the concentrations. And by using all such kind of like different resources, we can use the data and make an assessment and make a prediction for the future, and to avoid the explore high concentration and high pollutant the environment to us. So I would like to take in this opportunity to appear EANET next 5 years midterm plan. We would like to, it's gonna be adopted next 2 days in here. We will have intergovernmental meeting for the EANET, and this gonna be adopted. So for the next 5 years, we have the 3 important pillars for the EANET. It's as I just introduced, one is a sustainable monitoring system to make it more sustainable and more affordable for every countries. And another is emerging and more like interested in the problem in the world is one is the nitrogen cycle and the nitrogen management. Another is co-benefit. We cannot say that this is only for the air pollution issues, but all the climate change and the air pollution issues is interconnected. Okay, so I will end up here. Thank you for your kind attention.